Welcome back, Cules. Big drama is unfolding at Barcelona as the transfer window races towards its end. Chelsea are pushing hard to sign Fermín López, with the Catalans demanding over €70 million for their midfield sensation. At the same time, AC Milan are ready to splash €30 million for Andreas Christensen, and Barca's financial struggles could force some difficult decisions. Plus, the Champions League draw is just around the corner, and we'll find out who Barca will face in this season's new league format. Stick with me because we've got a lot to unpack. Fermín López could open the doors to join Chelsea should Barcelona choose to sell him, with a price of over €70 million being mentioned for the attacker. According to Marca, Fermín López might be opening up to the idea of joining Chelsea after talks with Enzo Maresca. The attacker could reluctantly leave Barcelona owing to their need to probably sell the sensation, with the Catalans reportedly demanding over €70 million. Chelsea's interest in Fermín López peaked over the last few days as the club are looking to bring in some attacking talent before the window shuts. The Barcelona sensation's name emerged on their list as some doubts are creeping in about their move for RB Leipzig's Xavi Simons. Tottenham Hotspur are considering hijacking Chelsea's move for Xavi Simons, and that could explain why the Blues have quickly shifted their focus to Fermín López. Reports suggest Chelsea are serious about bringing the Barcelona talent to London, with some interesting details now emerging around the pursuit. According to Cope, manager Enzo Maresca has already spoken with Lopez on more than one occasion, and the youngster is said to be open to the possibility of a move to Stamford Bridge. Barcelona, however, are holding firm on their demands, setting an asking price of over €70 million for the attacking midfielder. Chelsea have already tested the waters with a €50 million bid, but it fell short of Barca's valuation. Still, with the Catalans struggling financially, the Blues believe they could negotiate a figure that works for everyone involved. So why would Barcelona even consider selling? Simply put, Fermín López doesn't want to leave. Playing at Camp Nou has always been his dream. But the club's delicate economic situation, and the urgent need to register new signings like Marcus Rashford and Joan Garcia, could push them into selling one of their most valuable assets. If Chelsea meet Barca's price, they could both secure a top talent and help the Spanish side resolve their financial issues. For now though, the final decision rests with Lopez himself, with Chelsea reportedly giving him a deadline to decide his future. AC Milan are reportedly prepared to spend €30 million, £26 million, to sign Barcelona defender Andreas Christensen. The Blaugrana are believed to be looking to sell a first-team player to help meet La Liga's financial fair play rules and finalize the registrations of all of their unregistered players. Marc Casado was linked with a move away, before Barcelona boss sent a clear message to the club's hierarchy by starting him in Saturday's clash with Levante. Attacking midfielder Fermín López has emerged as a contender for a potential sale, with Chelsea believed to be evaluating a move for the Spain international. However, Flick is also reluctant to lose someone of Fermín's quality, especially as he adds valuable depth to the number 10 position. Milan willing to splash €30 million on Barcelona defender. With that in mind, Barcelona could look to sell an alternative player before the summer transfer window slams shut next week. According to Fishages, Christensen could be the one to depart amid significant interest from Italian giants AC Milan. The report claims that Massimiliano Allegri's side have launched an attempt to sign the Denmark international in the closing stages of the window. AC Milan are reportedly ready to put €30 million, £26 million, on the table for Andreas Christensen, who has now entered the final year of his Barcelona contract. The Italian giants want to bring in an experienced defender to strengthen their squad as they aim to bounce back into the Champions League, after finishing a disappointing 8th last season. From Barcelona's side, the move has both positives and negatives. On the one hand, selling Christensen could make financial sense. The 29-year-old is not guaranteed a starting role under Hansi Flick, and his departure could allow the club to keep hold of players like Marc Casado and Fermín López, both of whom are attracting strong transfer interest. On the other hand, letting Christensen go would leave Barca short at the back. With Inigo Martinez already moving to Al Nassr earlier this month, Flick would be left relying heavily on Ronald Araujo, Pau Cubarsí, and Eric Garcia as his primary centre-backs. While Jules Koundé can also slot in centrally, Barcelona would likely be forced to either promote from La Masia or look for a quick signing to cover the gap. Barcelona are set to discover who they will face in the 2025-26 Champions League, with the draw set to be made at 6 p.m. Central European Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, on Thursday, August 28, 2025 in Monaco. This is the second year of the expanded Champions League format, with Barça hoping to go one better this time and reach the final in Budapest after a heartbreaking semi-final exit last season. What is the format like this year? This year's UCL follows the same expanded format that was introduced last year. 36 teams are involved and each team will play 8 fixtures against 8 different opponents in the league phase, which replaces the old group stage. Teams will play 4 home games and 4 on the road. The top 8 teams at the end of the league phase progress automatically to the round of 16, while those who finished from 9th to 24th will compete in a playoff to reach the last 16. The rest are all eliminated from the tournament. The last 16 then sees the top 8 league phase teams take on the 8 playoff winners for a place in the quarterfinals. An important change this year is that the top 2 seeds from the league phase, who can only face each other in a potential final, are guaranteed to play the second legs of all knockout rounds at home. Who can Barcelona face? Barcelona are in pot 1 and will face 2 teams from each pot. As usual, clubs from the same association can't face each other, so there's no chance of the Catalans being drawn with Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Athletic Bilbao or Villarreal. Teams also cannot face more than 2 teams from the same country. Pot 1. Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid, Manchester City, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Inter Milan, Chelsea, Borussia Dortmund, Barcelona. Pot 2. Arsenal, Bayer Leverkusen, Atletico Madrid, Benfica, Atlanta, Villarreal, Juventus, Eintracht Frankfurt, Club Brugge. Pot 3. Tottenham Hotspur, PSV Eindhoven, Ajax, Napoli, Sporting Lisbon, Olympiacos, Slavia Prague, Bodo/Glimt, Olympique Marseille. Pot 4. Copenhagen, AS Monaco, Galatasaray, Union Saint-Gilloise, Karabag, Athletic Bilbao, Newcastle, Paphos, Kairat Almaty. When are the league phase games? Matchday 1, September 16th and 18th. Matchday 2, September 30th to October 1st. Matchday 3, October 21st and 22nd. Matchday 4, November 4th and 5th. Matchday 5, November 25th and 26th. Matchday 6, December 9th and 10th. Matchday 7, January 20th and 21st, 2026. Matchday 8, January 28th, 2026. Who will win the Champions League this season? Well, now it's over to you. Tell us how far you think Barca will go this season and which team will win the Champions League in the comments below. The brass at La Liga giants Barcelona have decided on their respective asking prices for 2 in-demand members of the club's midfield ranks. That's according to Jose Alvarez Haya of El Chiringuito TV, who points towards Marc Casado and Fermín López as the pair in question. The names of midfield pair Casado and Fermín have of course emerged as leading ones in the headlines in Catalonia's capital across the summer to date. This comes with both players being tipped for surprise departures from Hansi Flick's squad before the window is out. With the Barcelona brass still working towards the 1:1 financial rule, the club's engine room has been identified as one area featuring something of an overbooking at present. Casado and Fermín, held in high regard across Spain and beyond, have therefore been heavily tipped to move on. And as alluded to above, this week, amid mounting speculation linking the latter with a move to England with Chelsea, an insight into the demand set out by the Camp Nou brass to sanction the 2 midfielders' sales has been provided. Earlier today, Barcelona confirmed that goalkeeper Iñaki Peña has signed a contract extension until 2029 before being sent on loan to Elche CF for the rest of the season. The 26-year-old will get regular minutes with the newly promoted La Liga side while still being tied long-term to Barça. Not long after, reports surfaced that Oriol Romeu is close to finalizing an agreement with the club to terminate his contract, with an official announcement expected as soon as Thursday. Between Peña's loan move and Romeu's contract termination, Barcelona are set to create around €4 million of financial fair play margin, giving them some breathing room to register new signings. Now, according to Anaïs Martí on La Vanguardia, the loan exit of Peña, coupled with the imminent contract termination of Romeu, will generate around €4 million in terms of financial fair play margin. Peña was understood to be on a salary of €3 million per year gross, which has been deferred following his contract renewal until 2029. As for Romeu, Barcelona expected the midfielder to renounce at least half of his final year's salary, but in the end he accepted a smaller reduction. Together, it will clear up €4 million as far as the club's salary margin is concerned. Still not enough. Peña's departure to Elche should clear up enough room for Barcelona to register Wojciech Szczesny in La Liga before the upcoming game against Rayo Vallecano. However, the €4 million space generated from his and Romeu's exit will still not be enough for the Catalans to register the other pending players, Gerard Martin, Rooney Bargi and Marc Bernal. The latter, however, can still play for the first team with a reserve team registration, as he is under 23 years old and has not yet played 10 official matches with Barça. But for Martin and Bargi, the Barcelona board might be forced to activate an extension of the financial guarantee, increasing it from €7 million to €10 million, even while Deco works on finalizing the loan exit of Hector Fort. The potential sale of Fermín López, being courted by Chelsea, could prevent the need for this increase in the guarantee. So, Jules, what do you think? Should Barcelona sacrifice Fermín López to balance the books, or is Christensen the one who should be sold instead? And how far do you believe Barça can go in this season's Champions League under Hansi Flick? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be reading them all. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more daily Barça updates, and turn on notifications so you never miss the breaking news from Camp Nou. Visca el Barça, and see you in the next video.